Alrighty, so we're back here on some more Warframe. If you guys have been watching any of the previous videos, you would know that I have been on the kuva lich grind, and I have quite a few weapons in the foundry. If you're wondering why I'm not claiming them yet, I'm just kind of waiting to actually buy more inventory space. And then also, I'm not going to be leveling them yet anyway. I like to stock up on a bunch of things to level and then just level them all in like one go. I don't really want to like spread them out. That's just not what I prefer to do. I like to just wait for like an affinity booster or affinity event, something, and then just knock them all out. Unless there's like a weapon that I'm really interested in that I'll just yoink right away to then level and probably forma. But I have all those weapons in there, and just going over here into the weapons tab. If I type in kuva, these first two weapons only show up because they have kuva in the description. But I have kuva sobek to kuva zar just already leveled, not level 40. That's a lot of forma right now, and I do not have all that forma. But then I also have majority of these weapons from Ayanga to the Twin Stubos, but I'm only missing two weapons right now, the kuva heck and the kuva kraken. I don't know how good the kraken is, but I know the kuva heck is like a pretty beloved kuva weapon. I think that kuva nucor is the most popular, and then kuva heck is probably the second most popular. A lot of these kuva weapons are pretty decent. I know the kuva brahma actually used to be like really popular, but then they nerfed its ammo count a ton. I mean, I think it gets like 5 shots now in total, which is abysmal. Oh, kuva sobek I think is pretty popular too, at least for like Saren and some other specific frames. But anyway, I've just been working on that. I actually still need to get another kuva lich. What I've been doing is I just go to mantle on steel path, and I'm on invite only, of course. Don't need anyone slowing me down, just go at my own pace. But this is a capture mission, so it's just really quick and simple to do. It's not like there's other missions that aren't better or aren't at least just as effective, but this is just what I run personally. You can definitely go to like Saturn or Jupiter or something. I think it's Saturn that you can start off with. I think it just needs to be at least a level 30 mission. That's Grenier. And then frame wise, I typically use like Protea or Wisp because I'm going for heat progenitors. I know some weapons prefer a specific element. Gosh, getting stuck on that. But I mean, heat is just like a safe bet. I don't really feel like looking up a list to see what the best progenitor is for each weapon. Like, I think Sobek prefers electricity, which I actually have an electric Sobek, but I just don't really care to specifically look at each progenitor for each weapon. So I just go with heat because it's reliable. It's pretty much always going to be good. And then having some UL mods will definitely help you out. Really, you only need one. Even just one can help out a ton. It can really just... Oh, shucks. No, please. Oh, that's weird. I swear, sometimes I would be able to exit into Drifter while that's happening. Unless I wasn't pressing the wrong key, was I? Oh well, that's a downside of using temporal artillery. Which, by the way, if you don't know, I've been messing around with this Protea build a fair bit. I actually put in some Archon shards into Protea recently because I was like, yeah, I like her enough to put on some more Archon shards, actually fill her out, because most frames I'll probably just put on one if it's like a casting speed shard. Like I think Garuda, I have just one shard on and it's a casting speed because it helps out a fair bit. I've got no problem with sparing just one Archon shard, but Protea I decided to fill out because I like her enough to do it, and I have plenty of Archon shards. Let's hear, how many do I have? I have this many. Whatever that entails. So I'm doing pretty fine on that. But just going over here really quick to just show this build I've been messing around with. Got 3 Tau Forged ability strength shards, got 1 Tau Forged ability duration shard, and then 1 Tau Forged casting speed shard. It's almost hard to say. And then looking at the build, this is a turret build that I've been messing around with. Got arcane concentration and multi-efficiency for just a lot more duration. And you can see that I put a ton of duration into this. I think with the archons, or not archons, arcanes, this goes up to about 365% duration, which leads this temporal anchor to be at about 30 seconds. And the reason why I do that is because I don't really want to have to be canceling this so much, because really that's kind of the one downside of running temporal anchor or temporal artillery, is that if you don't cancel this, you get rewinded like you just saw, and that's really annoying. So if I just extend the duration of it a ton, I don't really have to cancel it as often end at least. And then we still have positive stats everywhere else. Efficiency is neutral, which means that when I spawn in, I have enough energy to just use dispensary right away. And turret, we still got some decent range, at least 184 is perfectly fine, 55 meters. The damage is still pretty decent. It's not amazing because temporal artillery caps it at times 20. Now I know you can run Archon Vitality for the double heat procs, which I have that on my roar build. If you just want to take a quick glance at this, then I have this grenade spam build right here if you want to see. But running this is pretty fun. The turret just does all the work for you while you're just running around. It's definitely a lot of fun to mess around with. I really wish that temporal anchor rewind could get canceled. It's weird. I was able to enter a drifter earlier when it was being activated, but that time I was not. Also, I still need to do these things right here. Even though I had both these weapons, or sorry, both of these rewards. But if you didn't know, even though I have the Dexdocra, if I get this again and then sell the Dexdocra, I'll get more inventory space, which I always need that. But anyway, just trying to get a kuva lich right now. Just need either the Heck or the Kraken, and then we're done. At least with the kuva lich part, because then we have to work on the Tenet Sisters and Coda Technosites, which I don't think is going to be as bad, especially the Technosites. The Technosites are really chill to do, actually. Getting a currency or material instead of just having to go for the weapon outright is so much nicer. You don't have to worry about the RNG of trying to get the weapon at first, like what I'm doing with this kuva lich, for example. Tenet Sisters might be a little bit annoying because you just have to absolutely slay out in that one dimension. I typically just use Mesa there. Even though Mesa is a magnetic progenitor, it's alright because I can just buy elemental vices from Eleanor and that will just take care of things. But anyway, just getting this procced up, the turret can just go crazy, and it does shoot behind you if you didn't know. It basically has a full 360 degree firing arc now, which is really handy. I just gotta make sure to keep an eye on that bottom right corner. But like, this is really fun to just move around like this while your turret does all the work. Then if I need to proc it again, just activate a grenade and then proc it. Oh yeah, this thing's a little bit more tanky than I give credit for. What do you have? Chakur? No thank you, already have that. Hope everyone had a good Easter. I just simply went to my grandma's to eat. I didn't really eat too much because I'm just not hungry at that time. I'm not really like a lunch or breakfast person, and also I kind of just eat at weird times because I typically eat whenever I get home from work, and since I got home from work yesterday at like 11 p.m. That's when I ate at like 11:30 p.m. But work has been going fine so far. No complaints really. I mean, it's not like it's exactly an enjoyable job, but it's not the worst either. Like, restaurant work is really fine, but that's kind of it. Like, nothing more, nothing less really. But it at least has not been like too stressful. It's been pretty manageable, I would say. Just really not that busy. Or at least whenever it is busy, it's, you know, a pace that can be kept up with pretty well. Like, it's no worries at all. And also I kind of learned to just take it easy. Like, even if it is really busy, oh well, the customer can wait. It's not my problem if they get their food a little bit later, because I know that at least I work at a decent pace. I'm not super slow or anything. Oh yeah, turret does not target him. That's right. But basically I just know to like not be too hard on myself when it comes to work. Like, I work at a decent pace. It's not exactly my fault if the customer gets their food or whatever a little bit late, because if they get it a little bit late, it's because we're just really busy. We're probably understaffed. You know, it's not my fault we're 20 tickets behind. I'm doing the best I can, don't get me wrong, but you know, don't be upset at me if it takes a little while. So really, it's like work has just been so much more chill when I just kind of learned to just take it easy, relax a bit, don't be too hard on yourself really. Turret time, go. Well, hold on, where? There. I was like, where are they? I'm not finding them. Did I not kill enough Grenier in time? I might not have. I wonder if sometimes the progenitor, or what are they called? I don't even know what the, stop. Okay. I wonder if sometimes the kuva lich spawn thingamajig just does not spawn in if you're too close to the exit of the mission, because that's what I often notice. If I'm like within 200 meters of the exit, the kuva lich spawner just does not spawn in. But anyway, yeah, work's been fine. I work tomorrow, or I guess technically today by the time you guys see this. And it's only 5:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's not bad at all. 4.5 hours. Sure, it's a closing shift because currently we close at 9. I think we close at 10 on weekdays during the summer, but we're just not there yet. Which, speaking of weather, it was pretty cold today. It was like 45, I think, an average, which like in itself is not bad. I mean, I like that type of weather. I kind of prefer it to be more cold, but the thing is, yesterday it was like 75 degrees or a little bit hotter, and now all of a sudden it's 45. I mean, the weather has just been so up and down recently. It's pretty weird. I mean, I prefer colder weather and just like rain because it makes work less busy. That's nice. I ain't ever complaining about that. But yeah, this weather pattern just does not make sense. It does not really feel like spring yet, because it's like, okay, we'll have a few days of just, more consistent warm weather, and then just all of a sudden it's cold. So it's just weird. I don't completely understand it. Oh, gosh dang it. Okay. Hate when that happens. There we go. There's one. Does this guy have it? Let's find out. What you got? Let me bonk you. Kuva, no core, no thank you. Yeah, at least with like Coda Techno sites, I don't have to go through this as many times, or at all, I should say. I also think something that made doing the Kuva liches a lot more chill is just having a good railjack. Let me just go to Dojo so I can actually show my full railjack, because like I don't have the greatest railjack, but it's at least a built up one and pretty decent. You don't need the best one for it to work out pretty well, or at least help out a ton. You just need a decent one. So let me show this. Sorry, I had a little bit burped right there. Fast travel, then dry dock. Here we go. So I've got Vidar Shield Array Mark III. Really, if you just start opening up some of these Mark IIIs, regardless of the stats, it will help out a lot instead of just using the basic one. But there's that. Then got Vidar Engines Mark III. It's right here. You can read it if you want to. Then got Levon Plating Mark III, then Zeki Reactor Mark III. And then when it comes to armaments, I forgot about that. Zekti Apoc Mark III, then Zekti Lathe Mark III, and then that's always the same. But the mods, this is running. I'm wondering, wow, okay, this is this is what I'm running. Jeesh. Then battle, I mean, Secret Volley is like the only one that really matters. For these other two, you can kind of just run whatever. It really does not matter. And tactical, I think Flow Burn is like the nicest one to have, but Death Blossom isn't bad either. Form Up is actually pretty handy too, because whenever you finish the liches, you can just press this and all of you go back to the railjack. It's pretty handy. And then intrinsics, of course, you want all 10s. I still just have this at 9 and this at 9. I just need to finish up the intrinsics. But anyway, there's that. And then of course having a good railjack pilot will help out a lot. I typically just use Hildren or Protea and then just spam 3 whenever I have it. Alright, back to trying to get a darn kuva lich. This is really taking a lot more time than I thought. It seems like I got a fair bit coming up at, wow. There's some stuff that I need to work on. It's not like heavy duty work, but there's just kind of like a lot on my plate right now. I need to do more job searching. That's totally going fun right now. I need to do my taxes as well. I think those are due the 15th, so I gotta do those here soon. And then, what was it? I need to schedule like a doctor's appointment, just kind of like an annual checkup. I think that was it, which I know I mean, some of you guys probably is not that much, but to me, it's at least a fair bit. It's actually stuff that I need to do. But job searching has just really been rough right now. I mean, computer science major right here, bachelor's degree in it. But even like aside from computer science, the job market is just weird right now. Seems like every position is kind of just struggling. Like even positions that you would not really expect. Like computer science, you kind of get why. AI, trash, garbage. Yeah, that's all that really needs to be said. Shield deck, no thank you. But I think I even heard that like basic jobs are just struggling. Like ones that don't even require degrees or are like insane. Like McDonald's jobs are struggling right now. Fast food work is struggling right now. Like how? It's just a really weird state that we're in right now. The job market is just falling apart and the economy is just, prices are just going up everywhere. Like near where my grandma lives, they're making some more houses and the starting price is going to be like $400,000. I mean, these are not like insane houses. Like my grandma does not live in like a rich neighborhood, or she's not in a mansion, she's in a very basic house, a smaller house than what I live in right now. And the houses that are getting made are like $400,000. Like why? It's just weird. Honestly, kind of feels like at this point I'm not gonna live in my own house until like, shoot, I don't know, 2050 or something. Granted, it's not like there's a rush for me to move out at all. I mean, I at least have a good family. Really, if I had to live at home my entire life, as in if I had to live with my parents my entire life, just live in the house that I was born and raised in, although I guess I really wasn't born in it because we actually moved houses here when I was like 3 years old. So anyway, if I had to live with my parents my whole life, they would not mind it really at all. They just want me to get my own house because, you know, that's a big deal. That's like an important milestone for anyone out there. Like, I mean, getting your own house is like kind of a sign of success in a sense. It's an accomplishment for sure, but it's just rough right now. It's weird, and I don't know how much I don't know how long I'm gonna live, or not live, work at my restaurant job. Like, really thought that last summer would be my last time working there, but then I graduated from college and just job searching has not gone well, and I don't really know when it will improve. I mean, the other thing is that it feels like a lot of jobs, an entry-level job these days, it still requires like a master's degree and 20 years of experience. Like, why? And then once you get that master's degree and 20 years of experience, maybe then they'll offer you a position for $25 an hour. Like, wow, thank you, man. I love putting all this work in here just for a $25 an hour job, and then you get laid off 2 weeks afterwards. Yep. But even though like the job market and the economy is not doing too well right now, I'm not really stressed about things. I don't know, like at this point I'm just kind of riding the wave, you know, whatever happens happens. I mean, it's like at the very least with my job, just working at a restaurant, I can at least pay off my student loans at a decent rate, because really once you finish college, getting rid of your student loans as soon as possible is a very important thing to do. Just get it out of the way. You won't have to ever worry about it again. And then I also had to save up for a car. Yeah, I know cars are getting really expensive too now. Like, I have a Kia Soul from like 2016, I think is when we bought it. I think it was like $7,000 at the time. And like buying a $7,000 car right now, like that would sound amazing. Even if it is like really used, like, hey, $7,000 for, you know, a used car that is like still in decent working condition. I mean, that works. No problems with that at all. And really, I'm not much of a car person anyway. I just want a car that, you know, functions and that doesn't fall apart. I don't really care for like, oh, I have to get a very nice looking luxury car. I gotta have a Lamborghini or a Corvette or whatever the heck. I don't know. I don't know cars, I'm sorry, but I just do not care about cars at all. Just give me something that functions and probably does not smell like absolute crap. Because when we got my car, it smelled like cigarettes, and that smell lingered for a long while. It was pretty rough, gotta be honest with you. I don't know how some people can smoke. I don't know how people can smoke in general. It just smells awful to me. Whenever I go buy a smoker, I like have to hold my breath. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that it smells bad to me, because then I don't have to ever deal with the chance of getting addicted to it. Same with drinking beer or like alcohol. It just smells bad to me, which again is a good thing, because then I don't have any risk of getting addicted to it. I'll just stick to my soda, thank you. But yeah, just work on this kuva lich grind. I don't think it'll take too much longer to get it done with it. Hopefully I finish it tonight. But just 2 more weapons to go, and then the job's still going fine for me, or at least the restaurant job is still going fine for me. Job searching is not going too well, but let's be real, it's not just a me problem. It's a lot of people's problem right now. It's pretty rough, but again, I'm not stressed over it. I'm not too worried really. Even though I know that like YouTube is not guaranteed to do well, even if my channel does by some chance happen to do decently, that would still be great. I mean, I'm not making any money off of doing YouTube right now. I need to reach 1,000 subscribers to get monetized, but like even if my YouTube channel can do decently, like, I don't know, make $20,000 a year, that would still help out a lot. Anyway, I'm just rambling on right now, so I think that's it for now, really. Just hope you all had a good Easter, and if any of you are watching this are job searching as well, or you're just trying to buy a house, whatever it is right now, if you're just dealing with the job market or economy in any sort of way, hope it goes well for you. Hope things get better. But yeah, I'll see you all in whatever I do next.